Today we will have a small briefing on rural godowns and scientific storage as well as cold storage units. You are aware, India producing around 280 million tons of the food grains as well as 315 million tons of horticulture products. But because of the non-proper storage, there are losses in respect of the food grains as well as horticulture crops. Around 15% of the losses are in food grains and 30 to 40% of losses are in respect of horticulture crops. So there is a need for financing godowns and cold storage units. So the bankers are having a good opportunity to finance these godowns as well as cold storage units. 20% of our food grains are wasted by keeping open place by the farmers. Control is one of the important aspects of maintaining the food. This one, this is a metal bin structure, somewhat protected from rodents. That means rodents means rats and also insects and pests. Let us have a small discussion on objectives of the rural godowns. One is create scientific storage capacity in rural areas so as to prevent the losses. Loss of food grain, wastage of food grain, wastage of horticulture crops, you can prevent it. And next one is promote grading, standardization and quality control of agriculture produce to improve marketability. And when a good quality produce is marketed, there will be demand. When bad quality of the produce is marketed, it will not have any demand. That means if a rotten fruits are sold, nobody will purchase. So when good color, texture fruits are sold, everybody will purchase for a higher price also. And third one is to prevent distress sale. That is most important. This is most scientific way storing of the grains. This is a good godown. It will protect from rain as well as rodents, pests and diseases. All these things you can take the preventive measures here in this godown. Always we have to store the grain in bags like this. So here you have to leave some space because it will protect from moisture, all these things. And also you can keep some chemicals to control rodents also, that is rats. Here for construction of the rural godowns, who are eligible? One is individual farmers and farmer groups, then growers, companies, partnership corporations, cooperative agriculture marketing committees, marketing boards, committees, agriculture industrial corporation or agriculture industries corporation. They should be located. One is units should be located outside municipal areas. And second one is godowns should be located in food parks promoted by Ministry of Food Processing Industry are also eligible. So wherever food processing industries are there, immediately the goods will be given to the processing industry very easily. And there will be reduction in the transportation cost also. Here you can see this is one of the good scientific way constructed godown. Project cost includes construction of godown. Okay. Number 2, boundary wall construction also we should include. Then internal roads, then platforms, then equipment for measuring and all these things, other lifting and all these things. So all these we have to include in the project cost while financing the rural godowns. This is a modern market yard, you can see. And here everything is measured and monitoring will be very good and everything, all precautions they will take to protect the grains, fruits and vegetables and other commodities. These godowns must obtain quality certificate from the accrediting institutions. They should have a quality certificate. Once accredited, that means the promoters of godown must approach the WDRA for registration under NWRS. That is NWRS means Negotiable Warehouse Receipt System. WDRA means Warehousing Development and Regulating Authority. Here all rural godowns with capacity of 1000 metric tons or more supported under subsidy scheme should implement the negotiable warehouse receipt system NWRS. That means this is a cold storage unit. You can see how it looks inside. A small briefing on cold storage units. Why we have to finance for cold storage? It is to save perishable agriculture produce from storage losses and to maintain quality. What are the perishable agriculture produce? Particularly fruits and vegetables. They will be perishable. Milk, meat, all these things are perishable very easily. That means they will be spoiled. So to save them, we have to have a cold storage units and to get better price. If the quality is maintained, these farmers will get good price. Around 90% of the produce is not at all stored in cold storage. They are selling in the market directly, and because of that the farmers are losing the price for maintain the quality of the product, and because of that they are losing the price of the product. They are losing the better price. Small example. Here vegetables, usually if farmer produce the vegetables, he has to sell it within 3 to 4 days. Otherwise they will be spoiled. If you store them in cold storage unit at 0 degrees centigrade, that means freezing temperature, you will store cabbage 3 to 4 months, carrot you can store 4 to 5 months, and cauliflower 2 to 4 weeks, and potato 4 to 7 months you can store it, and tomato around 1 to 2 weeks you can store it. Onions you can store for 6 to 8 months. Please see how vegetables are looking fresh by keeping in cold storage unit. Store in the cold storage unit as we told. And here apple, here you can store 3 to 8 months at -1 to 4 degrees centigrade. And grapes at 0 degrees centigrade you can store for 3 to 6 months. And lemon you can store 1 to 6 months at 10 degrees centigrade. And mangoes at 13 degrees centigrade you can keep for 3 to 4 weeks. Then oranges at 0 to 9 degrees centigrade you can store for 1 to 3 months. Inside of the cold storage unit you can see, and here neatly they have arranged everything, and there is a space for walking. This is interior of flower cold storage. This pork frozen you can store for 4 to 6 months at -17 degrees centigrade. And lamb fresh at 0 degrees centigrade you can keep 5 to 12 days. Lamb frozen at -17 degrees you can store for 8 to 10 months. For meat products, this is freezer. This is another model of the cold storage unit where multi-chamber cold storage you can see, and there are so many chambers. Here one chamber, there one chamber, and there also chambers, and you can store the different things in different chambers. So here to arrange all these things they have kept some space so that you can freely walk inside the cold storage unit, and you can take the commodities also very easily. Here the farmer, whenever the price rises, he can release from the cold storage unit and sell in the market and get a good price for his produce. Here for cold storage units, who are eligible? Individual farmers, farmer groups, growers, companies, NGOs, and agricultural industries corporation. All these people are eligible for this cold storage unit finance. The government is also will give the subsidy according to the guidelines and according to the eligibility of the people. Pattern of assistance. While financing these cold storage units, 25% should be the borrower's margin, and we will give 50% of the term loan. And here please note it, the subsidy whatever we will receive from the government, it will be kept as a back-end subsidy. Back-end subsidy as a deposit, and the banker will not give any interest on the back-end subsidy. Further, here note it, no interest paid on subsidy deposit. Further, please note it that no interest is charged on the outstanding loan amount to the extent of subsidy. Here, the bankers will take the security of the land, that is mortgage and charge on land. Once the charge on land or mortgage of the land, if the bankers will take, entire structure also will come under mortgage. 9 years with a grace period of 2 years. Here, bankers also will extend finance to the farmers against the warehouse receipts or cold storage units receipts. And who are eligible? These people are, the farmers are non-default borrowers, and they should be crop loan borrowers, and loan limit will be 65 to 80% of the market value, and the period will be 12 months, and security is pledge of warehouse receipts. Okay, so these are the required for extending loan against warehouse receipts to the farmers. So this is in nutshell or in brief about financing rural godowns as well as cold storage units.